I'm holding the most powerful financial institution in human history. Not a bank, not a hedge fund, my phone, and so is yours. Today, I want to talk to you all about two things. First, a financial revolution did happen. And second, it's not the one that we think. In fact, the one that matters the most hadn't been won yet. So here's the story we've all been told of, and the first part is completely true. For 200 years, Wall Street had a velvet rope. A stock trade costed you about $50, and real advice costed you about 1 to 2% of everything you owned every year. Even today, only about a third of Americans have a financial plan, and the reason has always been the same two words: cost and access. Then the velvet rope fell, and that's when the world told us this is the most democratizing moment in the history of money. And it did fall. In 2013, an app called Robinhood launched with a radical idea: trades for zero with the big green buy button anybody could tap on. The industry laughed, then it panicked. And in October 2019, Schwab, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, and Fidelity, all of them fell to zero. A fee that stood for over 2 centuries had suddenly vanished in a week. Then the second wall fell. Fractional shares. You no longer needed $1,000 just to own a $1,000 stock. You now needed five. No fee, no minimum. The two oldest barriers in finance, gone. Not with the protest, but with the software update. And then the people walked in. Today, ordinary individuals make up about a quarter of all US stock trades, double what it was a decade ago. Last year, in 2025, they traded around $5.4 trillion, the most ever recorded. And this is the most ever recorded. And then AI came for the last wall of all. A financial advisor that used to be only for the wealthy, 6 figures every year, 1 to 2%, had all become an algorithm. A quarter of 1% and $100 just to start. Today, $2 trillion is managed exactly this way. But the newest AI goes even further. It doesn't just place the trade for you. It hands you the analysis. What used to take a room full of researchers reading dozens of earning reports can now be summarized in minutes. It explains what is an index fund patiently at 2 in the morning for free. Deloitte projects that by 2028, AI will be the main source of investment advice for ordinary people. So there it is. Cost gone. Advisors democratized. Total victory, right? Now let me ruin it for you. The same tool that can be your financial advisor can notice your moments when you're at the weakest. When you press that buy button, it doesn't stop the flow. It doesn't change the direction of the flow of money. It just reduces the friction. It can be your fiduciary or it can be your hustler, whichever one it is paid to be. Which brings me to the question I want to ask you all. And it might be the most powerful question in all of finance. Who is paying for all this free? Because the velvet rope didn't go down because Wall Street suddenly got generous. It went down because someone finally found a way to make money out of you. Yes, that's right. Those trades, many of these apps are paid to route your orders to giant trading firms. The confetti, the streaks, the one-tap bets. In 2025, ordinary investors poured $650 billion into options, one of the riskiest corners of the entire market. So here's the uncomfortable truth. You didn't get the seat at the table. You became the table. We did not democratize wealth. We democratized the casino. But that's where AI can change everything. The same AI that is your financial advisor can help you succeed at other things when you choose to make it your own. Which brings me to the one idea that I want to leave this room with today. Access is not alignment. Access means that you are allowed into a room, and we already have that. The proof is in your pockets. Alignment, however, means that the room is built to help you win, and that is the fight that is just starting. Stop asking the question, how can we get in? And start asking the question, who is it going to follow? And then make AI yours by telling it what to do and how to do it. Wall Street is in your pocket. Make it yours. Thank you.